A little behind the scenes, behind the scenes, behind the scenes. With Miss Rhonda Hamilton running for DC Mayor. Got her makeup artist on site. What's your name, love?
Danita Thornton.
Where you do hair, girl?
Danita's House of Hair. Makeup, we do everything.
All right, you got some social media?
I got some social media, but my number one media is Google. If you want to download me and see all my work, Danita's House of Hair on Google. You can see everything in every country.
All right, she said everything in every country. So we're going to sit here and watch as she beats this face so y'all can know how to catch up with her later on, catch some behind the scenes.
Wow. Big deal.
Now let's talk to them about you. Now, who are you, beautiful?
I am Rhonda Hamilton running for DC Mayor. Yeah.
All right. And why are you running, Rhonda?
Oh my goodness, I'm running because Washingtonians are crying out for change all across the city, and I am a mental health advocate. I'm a daughter of this city, and I believe that the economic gap and all of the suffering that many Washingtonian citizens are going through are a direct result of negligent leadership. Government for the people is also always supposed to be about the people, and I'm running because I represent the community's voice.
Okay, and what is your platform? What changes will you be making once you get into office?
Well, the biggest thing is to make sure we get the Washingtonians out from sleeping in the streets. We've got to create economic opportunities in our city that includes jobs, that includes public safety understanding. We've got to get our police accountable, and we've got to make certain that our children's education are addressed. Mental health, I believe, is at the core of a lot of the systems that are failing here in the system for our citizens on the community level. As a mental health advocate, it's my intent to elevate the conversation around mental health and to make sure we have adequate resources so that the stigma is removed. So from mental health to homelessness to job security to the economic divide, I will be a mayor that will put the citizens' interest above the developers, and that's not something that we've seen here in the city.
Okay, now Rhonda, you are always being heard saying, I am DC. What exactly does that mean?
That is a battle cry. We are so distracted, so disconnected as a city. That's the only way we can have leadership that would take advantage of so many citizens and see so many suffering. So what I intended to do with my candidacy, because I got sworn in late, came in July, so I missed the primary and I'm a write-in candidate because I'm not on the ballot. It was important that our message and our campaigning resonated with the citizens of DC. And true Washingtonians know that we come from pride. We are a city that is proud to be who we are. We are unique in nature. We are not a state. We have been Chocolate City for far many years, and now we've got a serious migration of many cultures in our town. But it's important that our locals understand that their plight and their concerns are not lost. So I Am DC is a message to let the current leadership know that you can't help our citizens if you don't understand them and their needs. And it's also a message to our current citizens to let them know that pride is not lost. We are DC. We have over 350,000, if not 400,000 Washingtonians that are not voting. They're simply not engaged. They don't see anyone on that ballot that's representing their interests. And I joined this race to change that for them and for our city. So I Am DC is a battle cry to let our Washingtonians know that we are fighters. And if you don't see something that you like or that you need or that represents you, then you stay at the table so that we can get that fixed. I am DC and you are DC out there, and we can change things.
Okay, Rhonda, you actually mentioned that the reason why you're writing in is because you were late in getting in the paperwork. Mm-hmm. Some of your opposers may say, was she late? Or really, did she really not care? Was this just a let's jump on the boat at the last minute? What do you have to say to that?
I love that question. I'll tell you this much. I'm a mental health advocate, and many of you in the city that know my work, mimotherskeeper.com, mother with an S. check out our work. We've been on the ground for 5 years. I was late getting in the race because I am a true advocate at heart. My mother spent many years in the mental health system here in D.C. So those that know me know that I'm very passionate about the families that we're working to help, about our children that are showing up in schools with voices. And I truly hope that the politicians would get this done, would take care of it, and they haven't. And the current mayor, she's totally out of touch with our community. And so what I did was sacrifice my work on the community level to step aside in order that I can join this race and bring about a larger level of change in our city. For those that don't know me, you should know that when we do our work, it's very dignified. People struggling with mental health don't want to be on the radar. I don't need to chase ambulances or news cameras to let you know I'm doing the work. The families that we're helping to save every day understand the need for confidentiality, understand the need for consistency, and professionals that truly care about the work. And that's who I am. So it was a hard decision, a tough decision to come forward, knowing that there would be families out there that are depending on us day to day, and they're hoping to see me succeed so that mental health can be addressed across the board in our city.
All right. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome, Tanya.
We're going to say it now. Thank you, Mayor.
That's right. I accepted and I received that day one. I'm ready.